Gay people can be trash too.
Okay, I think I got this working. But hello everyone, and welcome into Them Filth Goblins. I am Nerd Candy, and today I am drawing Zipper T Bunny, the annual fan art I do every Easter, starting from 2019. Would that be correct? If this is the 6th one, I did the first one in 2019. What is math? What is math, and what does it do for you? Nothing. Nothing. If someone asks you, should I do math in high school or college? The answer should be no, because it does nothing for you. Anyway, Jelly Duck, thank you so much for being first. You are by far the smelliest, stankiest Easter goblin of the day. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. You're correct. The first one was in 2020. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? I'll have to post them all on Blue Sky and maybe in the Discord whenever they're done. But I will say I started a lot of the original body off stream. I can kind of show you my my progress here. In just a moment, once I pop in here. Hold on. And get through Karma, so I watch the rest of it. Atomfall. What is Atomfall? Wild Sandy Ghast. Ooh, cute one. Okay, so... Oh, I did not set up Reflector to show up. There it is. Now it's showing up. Okay, so I started here with just like, you know, the base kind of shape. And then, you know, we got, you know, some kind of chiseling in. And then we kind of went in further and just did a little more shaping, as you can see. And now I need to move on to the head part. You can see that I have already started the body going into the head. So, you know, there's that. So I'll erase the first parts. And we'll get started on the head. I mean, his face head, like the head on his neck, I mean. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, Miles, Jelly Duck, how are y'all doing today? And Jelly Duck, if you're just lurking, that is fine too. But I see Miles actively talking, so you can actually answer that if you want. Also, this was last year's fan art. And like last year, I feel like we decided to every time I draw him, or it's not decided, but it's just been how it worked out, that every year he kind of gets more and more buff. So like now he's practically like a thick daddy bodybuilder. So, you know, there's that. And I feel like we need to draw on like some straps and harnesses and all that. So I'll probably do that now as well. All right, so let's see. So the ones he was wearing last year went around his shoulders. I feel like I want to attach it to the little piece of underwear he has here. So it would go up like this, and then like this. This. I feel like it needs to cut underneath the boobie over here. It needs to be like right here. There we go. Get direct one, so I watch the rest of it instead. Gotcha. Going like this. Watch me dance the night away. Not the lo-fi version of this song. What is it, Dua Lipa? Maybe I should make them like suspenders and actually have like a clip. Or should they be like really thin whatchamacallit, like those wrestler unitards, what do you call them? Singlets? Like a really thin singlet? I feel like that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like since he's leaning down, the elasticity on it won't be as like taut. I'll like draw it kind of like resting instead. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I like that. I still have to figure out how to put a zipper on this. I feel like it might be a little too thin for a zipper. You know what? Last year we got a zipper on there. Maybe I'll make him like a big old chain with a zipper on it instead. Yeah, that looks fine. Should I give him more arm straps? I don't know, I haven't decided. Let's go ahead and draw his face. That way we can kind of get that out of the way. Or lower the opacity here. Okay, so we have kind of like his little jaw, where he has those weird round face things. This. Should we give him some veneers this year, where he's got better teeth? I know we've been giving him that buccal fat removal every year. Every year his cheeks have been getting smaller and smaller. Just because, you know, we've been getting that jaw straightened out. So should it be just like absolutely square jaw this year? Hi, Ashley Rose. Welcome in. Love a good weird round face things. That's what they are. They're round face things. Maybe I should square them up a bit. I feel like we were going that direction last year. And then maybe just kind of give him like a little bit of a butt chin, because he's done the handsome Squidward thing. Yes. I feel like he's heading the direction of like a nice solid butt chin. Maybe just like this roundish part should be like a big ol' mustache instead now. Do we also give him a eyelid surgery too? Give him more teeth. My goodness, I'm sorry that it's taken so much work, my love. I don't want to narrow his nose down a bit, kind of make it look a little sharper. We're gonna give him some veneers. Every year he's gonna get more and more handsome. But thank you for cleaning that bathroom, though. I will say that. I was very glad you really took that challenge on, my love. This week been slacking on cleaning the past year or so. I get it. Let's lower his jaw a little bit more. In that like nice round butt chin kind of thing. He's really been touched by the knife, kissed by an angel. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. It's becoming much more unsettling every year. I will admit that. Horrifying. Yeah. And we did give him a piercing last year, so we're gonna keep that piercing. I'm trying to make like canon changes. Like last year he had tattoos that I added in. We're gonna try and add those same tattoos. We're wanting consistency. Go ahead and give him that lip piercing we gave him last year. Of course. Let's give him smaller eyes this year, because he'll have worked on that this year. This is terrifying. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Do you think it's just gonna reach that point where it's just too much surgery? You think he'll ever reach that point? Should I just start drawing him like really puffy every year because he's just going too far into the knife? It looks almost like one of those, you know, the Meat Canyon videos? It looks kind of like that Uncanny Valley version of him. He's gone too far already. It's true, it's true. Hi, Daggerhilt. Welcome in. Let's lower the mouth a bit. Bring something in there, but I'll try to do it quietly. I mean, no one can see you. I mean, you could talk to them if you want to. Nobody's gonna care to hear you. How's it going today, Daggerhilt? Do you think he's just gonna start looking more human next year? I haven't decided yet. Ooh, let's write that down. There's my pen. This'll work. I have a gel pen in here. Okay, so metal fire poker. Oh, this pen doesn't work. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I found it. Got it on there, Daggerhilt. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how his eyebrows are drawn. And then I have to draw his hat and his ears. Like I need to shrink the head a little bit more. The head might be a little too big for his body. We've been shrinking his head too, because like his head used to be huge. It almost looks like he has a bit of a handlebar mustache, but I like it. I like that he's shaped the little balls on his face to look more like a chin and mustache. And that's just what it is, like balls on his face, essentially. Because look at this face. It's just round shapes. You know, he's just been getting some work done every year. Get these smaller. So he's gone under the knife. Chin ball boy, or boy with balls on chin, exactly. So he's gone under the knife to shrink his eyes a little bit. Give him a little bit more of a cat's eye. Is that how we're going with it? Vanity has really taken control of Zipper's life. Truly, I don't even know what I'm going to do next year with what he's going to look like. I might have to scoot all of this over just a teeny bit. Hold on. Yeah, like that way. And he might need to draw his teeth a little bigger. Just to make it more believable. There. I'm gonna have to redraw this layer anyway, so... Let me adjust the mouth a bit. Mouth. There we go. That's better. Subjectively, that is better. Objectively? Subjectively. Eh, well, whatever. Y'all get it. Wide mouth, open mouth, wide open. Mouth wide open. We're gonna give him more detailed eyes this year. Detailed and smaller. I don't know how he got like an irisectomy, but I feel like maybe that's what he did. He had a eye transplant. Ooh, not those eyes, though. Yuck. We'll worry about the eye placement later. You're alright. I don't know why you always worry about it. Okay, so let me see how this will work on his head. So let's draw maybe at the top of his head where it would stop. I feel like we need to give him longer hair than last year too. Like he's been growing his hair out. Because every year we give him more and more hair. We kind of give him a smaller, more sideways visor every time. There we go. Any fan art before? Oh, yeah. This is the 6th one I've done so far. Here's the body so far of what we have. I'll have to post all 6 of them after this. Alright, so let's see. So we've got his visor.
So much for not. Hi, everybody.
They could barely hear it.
Barely.
Okay, so we'll just draw this, because I feel like the hair is going to cover up most of the visor anyway. Let's give him thicker eyebrows than we did last year, because we had his eyebrows done last year. Now we're getting them extra thick this year. 'Cause they were thick last year, but we're making them thicker this year. Everything on him is thicker. There's a wild Bieberell in chat. We did the little eyebrow cuts.
It better be thick.
Better be thick. Exactly. Give him the classic scar over the eye. Too much. go. Okay, so let's see what we did last year with his eyes here. Okay. Well, I fixed that in the redraw. Okay, so let's give him some hair.
Pee on me.
Thank you for the wasabi pea. Oh, shit. Headphones are bugging out. I think that fixed it. I feel like we need to give him a bit of a mullet. That's how much hair he has. Okay, so last year he has more of a, like, sandy, beachy hair. So we're going longer. Maybe a little bit across his forehead, like this. He's trying to capture his youth. No one knows how old he is, so you know. Party in the back, exactly. Business up top, party in the back. We'll show a little bit of the visor peeking out from underneath. My God, that dog's starting already. It's like he knows when we're streaming. He knows when we're streaming, so he has to make some noise. I feel like I also want to have his ears a little lower, too. Maybe he got some ear surgery. Instead of, like, being up, they'd be, like, down here. Yeah, something like that. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Let's try again. I feel like he'll maintain the size of his ears, right? I mean, rabbit's ears, you know, are kind of their pride and joy, right? Isn't that the thing? Or should we make them a little smaller too, more petites? There we go, there we go. I feel like he wants to add on more piercings too. Should we add on more piercings? I feel like we should. I feel like we need to get them gauged this year. We're gonna gauge his ears. So now we have the gauged ears. And he had piercings like right around here, so we're gonna keep those. Nice, 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 nice. We're just gonna copy and paste these. I feel like both ears are now down. That's just what he would do. He's getting to the point where he's almost unrecognizable, but you know what? It works for him. Let's give him some more hair down here, too. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like he'd grow out his hair like that. You know, a year will do that to you. You could change a lot in a year, you know. He might be. He might be going through a midlife crisis. You don't know.
You fucked up now, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Let me make sure. Okay, I am on the right layer. Thank you. Yeah, I think we got it pretty good. Gotta give him his little sideburns here. Okay, so let's flatten this and redraw it to match the rest of the body. I'm wondering what he's gonna look like in a year's time is what I'm wondering. A wild Anarith in chat. Alright, so let's start doing the line art for his face now. Let's see how well we can do this. Still gotta give him that, like, ball-like chin that he's got going on. Yeah, because I remember when we started first giving him some facial hair, you know, he really ran with it. Got that beard going on. Now we shaped up his nose a little more. You should go to sleep. Okay, got that. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with his nose next year. I've kind of narrowed it down to be a little bit sharper instead of the jelly bean-like shape that it normally is. So we know he's definitely had a nose job too.
Don't tell me how to die.
Damn. This headphone is an annoyance. There we go. Alright, we gotta do his little whiskers. I might just copy and paste those. Here we go. There we go. Let's narrow this smile down a bit. Give him that lip ring. Should we give him more piercings this year? I feel like he'd look good with like one of those labrae piercings. Is that what this one is? The labrae piercing? And maybe another one on this side, make it more like snake bite kind of things. Yes? Okay, perfect. We'll double his piercings this year. I mean, I already doubled the piercings for his ears. You know, I gave him gauges, and then I gave him piercings on both sides, so... Already his piercings have already doubled. There we go. Okay, let's get his little buck teeth going. And remember, he's gotten veneers this year, so he has more teeth than he usually does. He's got a full set of teeth. Excuse me. Good lord. Drink some liquid here. Wow, that's better. I did wonder last year. I feel like I also was very curious as to what he would look like the next year, and he sure has changed. Like Torrin, I think, mentioned earlier, he has changed. Maybe he is going through a midlife crisis, y'all. Maybe he's just trying to look good for the gram, for the socials, for Blue Sky, for Grindr. You don't know. For Tinder. Or Animal Crossing Tinder. Maybe he's trying to steal Flick away from CJ. You don't know. Maybe he's a home-wrecking whore. He said, I'm outdoorsy and adventurous, just like CJ. Why can't Flick love me? He wants to date Flick because he knows Flick will help him paint those eggs.
Harlot.
Yeah. He said, I'm tired of painting
Slut.
these eggs alone. I need to get myself a sexy little red lizard to help me paint these eggs. But he knows he can't compete with CJ's buck teeth and CJ's hair, because CJ has some long luxurious hair underneath that little ball cap he's got going on. So that's why he's growing his out. How embarrassing. Looking good so far. Thanks, Riri. I had to make sure that that Zipper got all the surgeries and makeovers that he was able to get. But here's what we have so far. I still have to give him some more accessories, and I gotta get his tattoos, and then I can start coloring him. Move into lurk mode. Need to try and sleep. All right, sleep well. I probably won't be in there until like 7 in the morning again, because after this, I'm gonna have to do some commissions. Alright, got his hair there. I like the idea that he got scarification just to make his eyebrows look really cool. I also need to draw his long, luscious eyelashes, of course. Oh, damn. I need some ginger ale in my mouth. Oh, that's nice. All right, I gotta draw his gauges. See, I drew his gauges without actually drawing the little border, so I gotta draw the little border. Because, you know, there's a little bit of a plastic rim when you have the gauges on, obviously, because there's a plastic, like, actual gauge in there. Whatever the hell is called. Earring. Gauged earring. Yeah, like that. There we go. Let me just color this part in. There's a wild Nimble in chat. Don't get that little can opener, baby. I truly don't even remember what it is that prompted me to draw Zipper in the first place. I think I was in my era of drawing cursed art. And then, like, the next year, like, it came up in my timeline, and I was all like, I bet I could draw this better. And so, like, after that, it became, like, kind of like a tradition for me to draw sexy Zipper T Bunny. And, like, every year I noticed that he was getting, like, sexier and sexier. So I made it a point to, like, make it look like he had actually gotten some work done or like fixed something about him that he didn't like. So it's less what he used to look like, and now it's like the more surged up kind of like, you know, more kind of traditional beauty standards, I guess, for men, even though he's an anthropomorphic rabbit, you know. And that's just how that went. Love the history behind Zipper T Bunny fan art. Yeah, it truly was like an accident. But like, so far, 6 years, this is the 6th year, unbroken, 6th year running. I'll probably put this in the, I think we have a fan art section in the Discord. I will probably put these all in the fan art section, including the 2020 and beyond. Love stories behind art like that, yeah. So it started out as cursed art, and while it still is cursed art, I'm trying to make him like, you know, feel better with himself through the years. I feel like he's getting there. He's getting there. He's feeling more youthful. He's feeling more more masculine, you know. He just can't get rid of these luscious eyebrows though, or eyelashes. Those are always stay with him. this side now. Easter was fun. It was a pretty good day. Woke up around 3 in the afternoon, as I've been doing lately. Classy. We went to an Applebee's. Got myself a salad. They didn't have any sort of like oil and vinegar. So I just took my salad to go, and I'm gonna eat it later with actual olive oil. Because like I can't eat a salad dry. And I also can't eat it with any sort of weird dressing either. I'm just not a dressing person. So I have a salad from Applebee's waiting for me in the fridge after this. And after that, our friends, from our local friends, a married couple like us, invited us over for like a little dinner, because one of them had cooked food and it was a little extra food. And they were like, well, why don't we just invite our friends over? They could help us eat this. So we were like, sure, we'll come on over. We had a nice little dinner with them and then headed back home, and I am now here drawing with you lovely people. It was a good day, yeah. It was very chill. Okay, I think I got his face done. Isn't that wild? What a good face that is, Zipper. What a good Zipper face. He's got a lot of work done, but you know, the same basic shape is there. Oh, I forgot that he had these eye piercings too. Look at that. We'll put those two. We'll put them here too. We gave him a lot of piercings last year. You know what? He's addicted. He's addicted to the piercing gun. So now he's got a bunch of them. And you know what? I've got like 3 bags of jelly beans here. I'm gonna be eating some jelly beans all night, just to get into the spirit, of course. Because, you know, Easter is when they pop out all the specialty jelly beans. Have y'all had all the bags of the specialty jelly beans? They make every jelly bean under the sun, y'all. Sweet Tarts, Jolly Ranchers, Welch's. They've got the Mike and Ike's jelly beans. They've got the Trolley jelly beans. They've got the Sweet Tart jelly beans. You know, the Jelly Belly jelly beans are, you know, every year and all the time, but those are pretty good this year too. So you gotta really stock up on your Easter jelly beans, y'all. Okay, so maybe I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make the suspenders for this. That was wonderful. I'm glad you had a great day. Yeah. Thank you. Oops. There we go. And he's getting paid this year. I went to make sure that Zipper got paid this year. So I'm making him sit on a big sack of bells. Alright, so I need his big Easter tattoo on him. And he got a piercing on his belly button last year, so we gotta make sure we give him his Zipper piercing. There we go. Alright, let's give him a couple rings this year. I feel like he needs some, like, finger bling. Go. I feel like I kind of want to give him those little straps we gave him last year, but I don't know. I'm not feeling them. I do need to give him his little heart tattoos, though. They were like right here. Do we have to, we may have to wait until the end to give him his tattoos as an extra layer. Gonna have his, There we go, nice and neat. We gave him a really hairy chest last year, so we have to do the same this year. Very strange question. How do you tackle designing character like OC for the first time? It's a question I like to ask people and see how it's different from how I do it on my D&D boys and gals plus NPCs. You know what? I'm not entirely sure. I kind of just like toss a bunch of shapes and outfits at the wall and kind of like change it around until I like what it looks like. I do consider like where they're from, what their like favorite thing is, like kind of like what their powers are too. If we're talking D&D, I do consider all that too, and it does affect the design. A little more body hair here. You having some trouble coming up with an OC design, Riri? You want to talk it out on here, see if we can figure it out? Anything that's hard is like designing clothes or like armor, like my boy Tobu you're familiar with had so many armor redesigns until I got the regal and royal look I wanted. Gotcha. I'm gonna change the a little too many words for my lo-fi liking. There we go. Oops. Oops. This. There we go. Excuse me. Trying to think of how I'm gonna add in the zipper. I kind of want to make him have like a giant chain with the zipper on it. Where are my chains at? Ah, here we are. Need a bigger chain than that. I feel like I need to draw over that though, because that doesn't look quite right. Yeah, I really need to get back on track with my, like, story-based games. I miss playing stuff like Death Stranding or Far Cry, stuff like that. I need a good world exploration game. Because, like, I've been really slacking when it comes to games. I need to finish Dead Space. I know I need to do that. I don't think I had much left on that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe when the next Death Stranding game comes out, because I know that the sequel's coming out soon. I really want to play that, that's for sure. I wonder if they're gonna have a specialty, like, special order thing for that one too. Because the first Death Stranding had like a specialty where you can get like the BB unit with the baby and everything, which I think I've shown on stream. But I would be very happy to spring for the extra money to get something really cool out of it. I wish I could. I need to figure out how to fix brushes and stuff, because if I could, I would fix this chain brush. Make it look a little nicer. It does the job, though. I can always fix over it or trace over the actual, like, chain. I'm never too worried. Alright, I think I got the chain done. That looks bad. That doesn't look too bad, I mean. Erase some of this body hair, I guess. these lines out of the way. Okay. Oop, nope, wrong layer. Okay, so now we have this zipper brush, or zipper chain, I mean. Let's this down and then put it on the same layer here. Put this in the same layer. There we go. Not bad, not bad. I need to use the restroom, y'all, so I'll BRB and then I'll start coloring things. Where's my... Where's the one I like? Where's the BRB? Oh, there it is. BRB. No, Riri, that wasn't too long at all. I got what you were saying. You should see some of the long things people say in the chat sometimes. Also, there's a wild braviary in chat. What's that line there? I don't know what that line is. I need to get rid of it though. I fully support everyone being as talkative as they possibly want to be.
Hello, creeps.
Oh my goodness. Mama Walters.
That shit gets me hard.
Mama Wafers. How you doing, Walter? My goodness, you were streaming for a long time, weren't you? How was the Baldur's Gate? Welcome in. Thanks for raiding in, Walter. How did you and Sam like your game? We liked it. I make interesting choices. Oh? What nonsense did you get up to? Do I want to put the straps on him? I don't know. I haven't decided. How would that look? That would be cute. When you say interesting choices, do you mean unhinged choices? Kill a squirrel and tried to fight Bear Halson, and pretty much any chance I get to try and read a mind, I take it, even though I usually fail the rolls, which leads to a lot of fights. Oh. And I mean, you were with Sam, so I'm sure that didn't help either. Sam is a chill one. I'm out here non-stop fucking around to find out I gave up your eyeball. Oh, is that the one where you can, like, he gives you, like, a fake one that lets you detect people that are hiding? Yeah, true. I guess Sam has played the game before many times. So they know what they're doing. The garbage one from the hag that makes me look extra scary. Oh, right, the one that gives you extra intimidation factor, I think. I got that one in game. What, you trying to say I made a poor decision too? True. Well, it just really depends on who triggers the sequence. I wonder if I could just copy and paste this. Just gotta find time to play it. True. Yeah. Yeah, that is half the struggle, I think.
I get thirsty.
I get thirsty. Thank you for the hydrate. My day was good. It was pretty chill. You know, woke up late, went to go eat out, and then went to go eat with friends at their house. And that was pretty much it. Here I am after that. I think I'm pretty much ready to color this, right? Yeah, it was a real nice day.
Pee on me.
Thank you for the wasabi pea. Pile of logs. Got it. Thank you, Dagger Hill. Look at how yellow he is. Should we make him a little more tan? Do you think he would have gone tanning? Man, I'm taking his sleeps. Good night, Walter. Love you so much. Have a good one. Sleep well. Let's see. What else needs to be colored yellow? What else? What else? What else? Yep, not that. I need to draw this. I love that he's still going to be wearing his purple eyeshadow, too. He doesn't care that people see his purple eyeshadow. He's like, nah, I don't care. Purple eyeshadow is gender neutral. No. It needs to be just hair. What color did I color his hair last year? Yeah, I gave him like a blondish hair color. We'll do that again this year. Strawberry blonde, of course. A lot of edges here. Did I do a color? I didn't give him gauged ears last year. I'll probably give him the same color as his outfit, that like teal kind of color. For the ears too. Or for the gauges. A wild Tyrogue. I don't know how long that's been up. Maybe there's time to catch it still. Got a little bit darker eyebrows. Since he has thicker eyebrows this year than he did last year, we're gonna make sure they stand out. His sideburn colors here. And then his facial hair color, which is going to be this color, I assume. There we go. Let's do pinker color for the tongue. Looking at there. And then teeth. We'll give him nice white teeth. And we'll do kind of like pink gums. There we go. White for the eyes. Let's give him that purple eyeshadow again. And then this color eye. This color pupil. Give them dark gray piercings. We'll make them real shiny piercings. Draw his chain, that color too. I like a gunmetal gray. I like that, it looks good. There we go, that looks good. Here too. Let's draw those metal on these buckles a little darker. There we go. And then we'll do the blue for the outfit, quote unquote. There we go. To the metal. Ink here. Nice. What color is a bell bag? Forget. Like a tan kind of color. Chocolate brown here. And then bright red here. Yeah, that looks good. Yellow that I missed over here. There we go. Perfect. Gotta color in his visor. Underside, this border will be this color. Eyelashes will be kind of more of a brown color. Ooh, I missed a little bit of eyeshadow here. Let's do that scar color. I already see something I need to fix. That scar wouldn't be going up into the visor. There we go. Fixed. Oh, I see a part of the yellow that I also missed. There it is. I believe I have finished coloring it. I may not do the background tonight, but I will at least do the shading. nose color. Almost forgot to do that. Oop, almost forgot some color on the beard here. There we go. Now let's take another look all over it. Make sure I got everything. See some little spots here I missed. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. We got it good. We got it pretty good. Now we just need to draw his tattoos. Almost forgot about those. Let's see if I can remember what the font is for it. I feel like it was just Times New Roman. Yeah, that sounds fine. To make sure that the tattoo looks exactly like last year. That looks about right. Let me see. That go? There we go, that did it. It needs to be like a dark blue, because most faded tattoos have like a dark blue when it goes on hue. But then again, I wouldn't know how a faded tattoo would look on yellow skin, so who knows? It might be like green for all we know. Yeah, I guess I need to give him some knit colors. A little brighter. There we go. Much better. I feel like I want to give him like some lip color. I don't know how that would look though. If I give him a little bit. Maybe that'll open it up next year for me to give him like big luscious lips. We'll draw a little pink, just like that. I mean, we did give him nice big teeth this year. Alright, so we gotta give him his tattoos again. Looks like it says Bad Bunny over here. Let's see. Bad Bunny. Select all. Look, it needs to be like this. And let's see if I can figure out the font I used last year, too. That definitely wasn't it. Is it that? Like, that's close. That's weird. Trying to figure it out. I can't see. It goes close to that. Let me see. Why does that look familiar? Is that it? I feel like maybe. That might be it. I'm gonna say it's that. The fun conversation topic, since it's Animal Crossing at the moment. What are your favorite big game series from Nintendo, like Mario, Pokemon, and so on? I do like the concept of Pokemon. The thing is, I haven't been able to finish a Pokemon game in a really long time. I feel like it's like a lot of busy work at this point. And like, I think Scarlet and Violet was the first Pokemon game that I just barely touched. But I also like Mario Kart and Mario Party, and I do like Pikmin. There's quite a few of them that I really like. Our Nintendo Switch like game library is massive, like way too many games, but you know. What can you do? Oh, hi everyone. Look at me. But yeah, what can you do? There we go. Got his Bad Bunny tattoo on there. Now I just need his Zelda Hearts tattoos. Like they were kind of like... this. Kind of more like blocky, kind of like shaped like that. I know Torn really likes the Legend of Zelda series, so that's usually his go-to when it comes to Nintendo. Nice. Let's get rid of this. Let's put this right here. There we go. I really do wish they had like continued working on the Animal Crossing series. Like I feel like it still had some potential. And they never really kind of leaned into it after they were kind of done making their money. Pokemon is a game that's meant to be a grind game. I guess I love RPGs that like that are more specifically my favorite game series of all time, Mario and Luigi. This is a main series movie you really are a fan of, like Star Wars and so on. Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely like Star Wars. I like me some Star Trek. I like the 2009 Chris Pine version that had a couple sequels. And they were talking about making another sequel, but we never know if that's actually going to happen or not. Stuff like that, essentially. And I do like a Marvel movie. I will say, I'm very excited for the Thunderbolts movie that's about to come out. Need to copy the tattoo over here. Let me just make this a little larger. You can just literally trace right over that, honestly. Sexy Isabel tattoo. Let's say Isabel's this color. White tips here. Red here. Greenish bikini. Match her sweater. Let's just do a red heel. I think that's right? Yeah, I think that's it. Do a red heart here instead. And for that movie as well, Thunderbolts does look like a fun time. I don't know if you have played it, but you were saying how you like more not grindy games. Well, if you want to know my all-time favorite that is adorable one story game you would like, it would be the 2015 known as Undertale. If you haven't heard of it, seen it playing it, honestly, I actually have played Undertale. I did the pacifist route of Undertale. I feel like people who do the violent route really go through some trauma. I haven't done it on stream, that's for sure. Got his sexy Isabel tattoo on him. Six hours fighting Saiyan says he punished me for my sins. He doesn't do a good job at making you regret doing the genocide route. Yeah. That's the one. Wild Armaldo in chat. Alright, let's do some shading. Let's move these out from behind there. Put these as a background. Let's see, here are our shading slots. Let's do our grain layer. There we go. Alright, and then everything else. Got our airbrush layers. Done. Now we just do a little touch up of shading here. We'll say the lighting's coming from this upper hand side here. Go. Shading those abs. Show us your abs, Zipper. Go.
How's your head?
I haven't had any complaints yet.
Tuned into this evening, we're doing our yearly Zipper T Bunny fan art. Came in just in time to watch the near end of it.
Pee on me.
Thank you for the
I
wasabi
get
pea
thirsty.
and the hydrate. He gets more and more detailed and work done every year. We were zoomed in where I think you were. Yeah. Let's say yes. Might need to be a little darker. Hold on. Get these abs defined. It's been going pretty well. It's been really chill for me. All right. I do like the darker shadow layer because it really does make it kind of come more together. I've mentioned it before, but I think that's my favorite part of the coloring. Or of the process of drawing, is when we get to this shadow layer. It really makes things look defined. You know what I mean? Just extra defined. There we go. Nice and neat. Yeah, how are you today, Tirana? Good. I just had my brunch with my family in the Star Wars D&D. Oh yeah, I'm jelly. I wish I could do a Star Wars D&D. One of these days, I'll have that happen for me. It was a busy but enjoyable day. Oh, good. I hope you enjoyed your Easter D&D day. Love it. It's a fun campaign. The Star Wars universe is silly fun. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I've already kind of like made a D&D style Star Wars character, and I feel like I would just pretty much use that one. Because I'm prepared. No, it was a pretty casual day. Just had a lot of food and chilling out. Do it. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. It's like my character would be a Zetron. I forget what they are, but they're the red-skinned aliens that have pheromones. They're like red-skinned with white hair. And mine would be kind of like a droid maker, like a scientist, droid tinkerer kind of thing. I think that would be super fun. Excuse me. I feel like it would be that universe's version of a druid. Almost, like, in a sense. That's what I play. What? Tirana, are we the same person in D&D? I love the droids in Star Wars. Pink skin with white or blue hair. What? Exactly, yes. Yeah, they can do exactly that. I didn't know you had, there's not a lot of people that know that race. A wild Psyduck in chat. Zeltrons aren't droids, but they have 2 livers in the pheromone, right? No, they're not droids. But mine would be a droid maker. Yeah, I'd be a tinkerer. That's kind of what I'm trying to think of. Yeah. But yes, yeah, the Zeltrons are who I was thinking of. Spice smuggler rogue in her past. Ooh. So you have a shady past. Mine wouldn't exactly be sunshine and roses either. Because the character I'm thinking of is definitely hidden away on a planet where no one can find them. I believe you know the Zeltrons. I've won a few drinking contests with my girl. Hilarious. I mean, it helps when you have two livers. And, you know, it's easy to get what you want when you can use pheromones to persuade someone. So, you know, that helps. Only feats page called Me Quora Souls. Ooh. That means you can roll high on charisma for sure. Quora Allure. Oh, what a good last name. Gonna attempt to draw into character with you. I failed. Female goblin rogue who's wanted for many crimes. Ooh. Are we allowed to know how many crimes and what crimes they are, Riri? He's a Wookiee and he's my bunkmate. Aw, adorable. I wasn't really sold on Wookiees for the longest time. That was until The Mandalorian with Black Krrsantan. Ooh, now that's a Wookiee. He was yeah, he definitely changed my mind on Wookiees. I hope that Black Krrsantan shows up in the new season of The Mandalorian. Because if I remember correctly, he lived. It would be interesting to see him back. Not to, you know, spoilers, I guess, but you know. He's not exactly like a major character. I feel like he became a temporary ally of sorts. The abs, what crimes? Well, she's still early in development. I was thinking she's like top criminal wanted board and such, but it's not even for anything like really bad like Mary. She's chaotic, evil alignment gal who likes to keep herself spoiled. Pleasure if you get what I mean. She's supposed to be my spicy character compared to my other ones. Oh, I got what you're saying. The show, he works for Boba Fett currently on Tatooine. Oh, that's right! I forgot about Book of Boba Fett. I remember seeing him on there. Okay. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. I'm sad the little green pig people did not make it. They got taken out. Again, spoilers. Sorry, I just can't help myself. But you know, y'all get it. Hopefully, y'all have seen it by now. It's been out for so many years. If you haven't, please watch it. It's so good. And then, like, Book of Boba Fett is essentially The Mandalorian Part 2. Because, like, the first part was about Boba Fett, and then the last part was literally more Mandalorian. They knew what they were doing. Might need to give him some like leg tattoos, but I think I am pretty much done for now. And I need to rest and chill out for a bit now. Probably work on commissions for a sec. Let's do a little bit more shading around the titty, though. Seriously, yeah, I'm kind of the nerd for all my information regarding like the MR. My little kobold is based off Inquisitor of Star Wars. I think I would base my new little goblin gal on Cad Bane in a way, but with spicy flair, which gets her in trouble with many higher-ups. I love a Star Wars OC. I have like a whole like harem of Star Wars specific men. Yeah, exactly. Mando season 2.5. Exactly. Like, while I was watching, I was like, this is just more Mandalorian, and I am not mad at it. Oops. put you down here. A clipping mask. And we'll Gaussian blur you. There we go. Nice shading on them titties. Mrs. Spider-Man gets a movie next May. Oh yeah, and I'm really excited about the Darth Maul cartoon. Oh my god, when I heard that, I almost crapped myself, y'all. I'm gonna do some quick color correction on this. I gotta put up the screen so y'all don't see anything nasty. Hold on. Middle screen. Yeah, it's back. Let's see, what do I need? I think maybe the... Yeah, I may have to do the neon. I think that does real good on there. Yeah, definitely the neon. Makes it a little more pink and cheerful. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. What y'all think? Y'all, did it turn out all right? It should make his apprentice woman from non-canon books notice Darth Talon. She's a baddie I love. Oh yeah, I have seen a lot of Darth Talon fan art. That's for sure. Let me draw a little bit of shine on here. Let's see. Here we go. Nice little detail to add some shine. Look adorable, love them. Thank you. He turned out pretty good, huh? Alright, I do think I'm gonna end it here, y'all, and I thank y'all very much for hanging out with me while I did my 6th annual Zipper T Bunny borrow fan art. He has definitely evolved from what he used to look like. He's kind of getting thicker and like more chiseled every time he pops up on screen. So I don't even know what he's gonna look like next year. He's probably just gonna be just like this massive like bodybuilder. I mean, he already looks kind of like a bodybuilder here, but you know, probably even more so. But yeah, anyway, I'll probably do a few more details on this after the stream and then post it to the Discord. But until then, I'll talk to y'all later, and I hope you have a good one. All right. Bye, everyone. Love you.